We should be live. I think. Let's see. Hopefully people can hear me. Maybe let's just mute real quick. Now we wait for the delay to catch up. Oh. Let's see. Hopefully people can hear me. Maybe let's just mute real quick. Now we wait. Alright, that works pretty well. Alright, what do I need to do? Guess we can post it. Fuck, I should have said that one. Alright. Don't mind my music. Framework, I guess? We'll be posting. Why is it on 2 seconds? It's a little bit annoying. That's okay. Like, I feel like... This will probably get copyrighted. I don't even have a stream deck plugged in also doing that. Just do it right. Hope people don't mind my music. Alright. What are we doing? We're building a Webflow site. What's the goal anyway? Make sure all these are different weights. That needs to be medium. Wait, no, that needs to be medium. That needs to be normal. Cool. There we go. Because it doesn't have a font there? That looks like the reason why. only. There we go. All right, let's start a timer. Go to OBS. All right, I reckon it's gonna take me 90 minutes to build. I don't think it's gonna take ages, but I gotta, do it well and make it mobile responsive too. So let's see how we go. Timer's on. All right, this is what I'm working off. Let's grab all these assets.
Silence is around the faces they so hard to make it. I think that you like me, but I don't play maybes. So far deep inside my head again, but you're probably thinking, shoot your shot, boy, give it a go. Words that happen, but you hear a no. If you don't, then you'll never know. I ain't got no time to wait. You don't care, but you don't
It's gonna be a
ask.
video.
I just don't know how to bring it up and let you know what I really want. Surely I ain't worth me, have some mercy. I'm sorry, so I just don't know how to bring it up and wrap my hair for another joke, other than the one that's right in front of you. I'm grade A bitch, mate, but I want you to stay. I'm trying to find the perfect words to say to her. Like, no, that's cliche, no one would say something like that in this day and age. You're overthinking everything. Like, shoot your shot, boy, give it a go. Words that happen, you will know. If you don't, then you'll never know. You ain't got no time to wait. You don't get what you don't ask for. I just don't know how to bring it up and let you know what I really want. Surely I ain't worthy, have some mercy. I'm sorry, so I just don't know how to bring it up and wrap my hair for another joke, other than the one.
Might just reference the side of the screen, so I have to switch in between.
Drinking again to find a reason. It's making me
Make sure I use the names correctly.
all it's doing is making me wait. I just don't know how to bring it up. Friends or more, what do you really want? The firstly, I ain't thirsty, but I'm worried that I just don't know how to bring it up and let you know what I really want. Surely I ain't worthy, have some mercy. I'm sorry, so I just don't know how to bring it up. Wrap my hand for another joke, other than that one that's right in front of you. I just don't know how to bring it up and let you know.
A little bit too much. Maybe like 3. It's probably still a bit strong. That's pretty good. Now we want to make sure there's some padding on each side. Maybe like 15. And we need 4 links. Who keeps my music? What happened to it? There we go. That's way too big for size 13. I guess it's right though. Alright, what's our navigation? So we got case studies, got about, contact, and book a workshop. So one of the things about Webflow and web development is like everything has a particular style, right? So, you know, just like in Figma or any other design program, like this piece of text here, it's got a size of 13 and a line height of 20. The font is a normal weight of Nuhas, right? So what you can do in Webflow is essentially you name that style, and that's what's called a class. So whatever class I apply to any other text, so if I drag in other just some normal text here that doesn't have a class, and if I call it the class that I've already set, for example link highlight, it would automatically recognize that style and automatically apply it. So it's almost like symbols, but for styling in websites. This one, I'm gonna add a border at the bottom. Margin a little bit thinner. Cool. We'll do like hover states and things like that last. I'll figure out this. Posted error reputation. So we're going to set the height to 90 VH, which is essentially the browser height. So 100% of the browser height would take up 100% of your height. So you wouldn't be able to see anything else. 90% VH would take up 90% of it. Alright, let's create a new styling called heading main one. Again, we kind of need to find that. Alright, typeface. 140, 125. It's a little bit big. Let's see. Looks good though.
Sometimes I sit and wonder when I'm alone in my room why I still think about it, why I still care. What we had seemed so special now feels like such a lost cause, but that's part of growing up and changing. Your friends say you love him. Why? My heart says you don't.
It's a bit better. Looks pretty cool. Need like a paragraph sort of height now.
Someone special. I'm just a regular guy, still hanging on to yesterday.
If that's what you want, that's what you want.
Your friends say you love him. Why? My
Probably a bit too big. Maybe go like 22 looks pretty good. 28, just because compared to the actual design itself in Figma, doesn't look right. I reckon I'll animate this in at some point. So when the page loads, it actually she does a nice little transition and animation in. Let's call this button accents.
I see you when I close my eyes. Yeah, you got me hypnotized. When will you realize? I just wanna be with you, baby. But my brain tells lies. I'm just trying to live my life. Why can't I realize? I just gotta stop letting my thoughts alter reality. Don't like this version of myself who lives inside. My friends don't hate me. Am I going crazy? Consuming me
Feels a little bit too big for my liking. Just want to size that down a bit. Maybe put the spacing in just a little bit. Maybe it can be a tiny bit bolder, so make sure that padding's on point. Just feels a little bit too big. Figure out why. It's probably not bad though.
Why can't I realize? I just gotta stop letting my thoughts alter reality. Don't like this version of myself who lives inside. My friends don't hate me. Am I going crazy? Consuming me lately, and I'm over it.
That's
Now where I've been, it's where I'm going. Looking for my vibe, wanna bathe myself in serotonin. Now where I've been, it's where I'm going. Looking for my vibe, wanna bathe myself in serotonin. Now where I've been, it's where I'm going. Looking for my vibe, wanna bathe myself in serotonin.
I should move, cause New York is getting muddy out. There's LA, but it's always kinda sunny out. And I don't wanna hurt no more, so I set my bar real low. I'm okay. You say it, but you just don't mean it. You're so insane, Shut up and just enjoy this feeling. Don't you love it, no, I ain't
not too bad.
but I'm way less sad. Don't you love it, no, I ain't happy yet. But I'm way less sad.
call this 0 call to actions. And it's the container for it, so we'll call it that. Create container. We'll add a top margin so there's a bit of a gap. 70 pixels. And a little less. 60. Just tighten it up a little bit. There we go. Looks pretty good. I think maybe a little bit more padding on these buttons. I'm just going to have 22 or something. And a little bit more on the left and the right. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. And we can have some hover states and things like that. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright. Now, if you look here, there's like an image here. This is actually going to be a background video. So what I want to do is make it so just this block here. This is the ideal situation. I don't know if this is actually going to work or not. But I'm trying to make this block here its own sort of thing. So then we can put whatever video we want there. How that's going to work, I don't have a clue, but let's figure it out. So we want a background video, but I don't want it to sit inside anything. Which means it should be fixed.
I've always loved songs about growing up.
No, it should be absolute to what we're doing. 500 pixels by 500 pixels. I mean, okay, this might work actually pretty easily.
Now that I'm flying away,
So we probably want to bring it 20 pixels out from the left. Maybe go like 40 or something. Be generous. Go 30. And then we want the height of this to be 100%. We want it to be squared though. You go 100%, and that's going to bring it all the way up. What's the... So that was like 70. Then I reckon what we do is... Let's see about this. If I set this to 70 pixels, no, it's just going to bring it down. How are we going to do this? Actually, that probably makes sense. So if I set that to auto. Because if it's 90%, that should, in theory, work. Let's find a video we can use. Great. Some guys started their lawnmower. That's gonna help. Let's see if this works. No, it's higher than 30 megabyte. Don't want before. There will be one somewhere. Just gotta find it. Let's just try that. Okay, that's working. So then hopefully that video, well, we'll see once it loads, then we can test it. Alright, so that's basically built that top section. So let's move on. We've done that in about 20 minutes, so I think that's pretty good. Side padding is 30, which means that needs to cross 30. And let's set a height for this of, where are we going to go? Let's go 800 pixels for now. Let's make sure the width is set to 100%. Alright, that seems quite big. Let's go 600. There we go. Alright, so that video works. Doesn't look obviously super great right now, but you can see how it kind of fits, and that's something that we can easily kind of switch out as well. Alright, cool.
You can have a sunrise.
And yeah, that'll take up the full browser height. Well, 90% of it, I think. Yeah, that's really cool. It's probably less good on the smaller screen size, but it still does the job. Maybe it's just a little bit of tweaking the width a bit to make it a little bit nicer. Maybe it's like 50% or something. So then depending on the browser size it will shift. Yeah, let's go. Alrighty, next section. Strategic storytelling. What the heck that is. So we're going to set the width of this to about 960. Let's out of 500. Now in theory, just by censoring that, it does what we want to. So it almost aligns to there. Technically needs to come back 30. Which I can do pretty easily. Maybe it's 15. Set that against 30. That makes sure everything lines up. Looking good. We can probably afford to go a little bit wider though with it. Really want to. Ah, that's clever. That was clever. Alright. that mean we want 5% on each side? What's 5%? Nah, I reckon we should probably stick to our guns and let's just make it like, 1,000 sort of pixels or something like that.
Don't call me on the weekend, 'cause I'll be with my girlfriend, and she don't know about you.
No, it probably needs to stay 940 because on bigger screen sizes, it's going to vary a fair bit.
Now when I'm with my baby,
Like that's tablet. So what's 1,000 on tablet?
baby, what's your name?
Doesn't even have
Can you
register.
remind me?
Alright, it's gonna stay 940. Well, no, you can see where it comes to. Okay. So let's just drop something lighter there so we can see where I'm working. Let's just cull this text in half, shall we? There's no one there, mate. It's the guy next door. Chick storytelling. Sweet.
What up, folks? Thanks for sticking around. Sometimes I get low like a stick on the ground. But you pick me up when I'm hurting, feeling colder, singing get that dirt off of your shoulder. Every day I'm getting older and I learn a little more, but not
paragraph
properly. It's sort of metaphor, and you are what I'm better for.
Ideally, this one isn't as big.
Sorry for the days that
Who
I'm stuck
knows?
near me.
28.
I can be foolish and dumb.
Slightly smaller than that. So we probably want to go like 20.
And baby, let it shine. Show me what is love. Wish I could
Feels big.
give you all of mine. Some days I feel like a bomb, and you just tell me everything's fine. You bring me to the sun, and baby, let it shine. Show me what is love. Wish I could give you all of mine. Like this life's been good to me. But you gotta let it go. Gotta let it breathe. From all I know and all I see, someday we'll all be free. And this life's been good to me, but you gotta let it go, gotta let it breathe. From all I know and all I see, someday we'll all be free.
Okay. So if we put this paragraph in a div and then set the width,
I know I could have done better.
then we'll play to the rules that we want to play without disrupting the rules of the class.
For example, I will never let these minutes go
About
to waste.
50%
I
or
will
something
never
like that.
hesitate, and I will never set it straight. No matter how hard I try, life is war, but best believe I'm singing my battle cry every chance I'm given. It's the stance I'm living. 'Cause first it's the earth, then I'm attacked with sky. And I know I make mistakes. I'll probably fall face first in a fist full of snakes. But if it's what it takes, well, baby, then it's fine. Show me what
Done
is love.
that.
Show me
Alright,
all
let's
of
get
my
rid of
night.
this
Life's been good to me, but you gotta let it go. You gotta let it breathe. From all
Yeah, that makes sense.
I see, someday we'll all be free. This
Like I know I feel like it feels like it should be a little bit wider. I'm just cautious of different screen sizes.
It's not a promise that I can make. You know the seasons change, I change with them.
So we can go to 990 in width. And what are we at now? We're at 940, so we could go 980. But I'd be worried to go anymore. Let's go 1,000, let's publish it. And then let's see what that looks like on a smaller device. So on a big device it's fine, whatever. Yeah, that's still pretty good on a smaller device. It's about like 150. Okay, great. Let's add just a bit of a line here. So if we make this also 50%, that will come to the halfway point. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to add an extra div in here and we'll call it line. And we're going to make this div a line. So set to that. Now if we set full Xbox, I don't know where my line went. That's why. Cool. So that to be more or less than that. I wonder if that's a Flexbox thing. Set to 100%. That could work. Maybe the hack is to just change the size of this to be a specific point. Some 50, some 20, some 100, 650. Not bad. I think that's as close as we're gonna probably get it. Cool. Let's have this one 30 and 30 on that side.
I feel good. All night long I feel good.
Great.
One more song. Whoa, I feel good.
Perfect. Alright, let's add some icons. into the auto. Padding at the bottom. Should probably charge my computer. Let's just set a width so we know what we're working with. Alright, so we want to create some columns. So, let's add these in, have 3 of them. Then inside each one we have a bit of a... So what I imagine is essentially 3 blocks here. That's block 1, that's block 2, that's block 3. So to create one of these, we should just be able to duplicate it and then switch out the copy and the images. And then if we align it to be 33% each, that will get us the full length. Used that before, open up. Alright, just had to, take some phone calls. Alright, where were we? Let's make this a little bit smaller, maybe like 22. 6. This is probably going to be our main paragraph, so smaller paragraph, so small paragraph, we'll call it. Probably make that, yeah, it can probably stay 14, why not? Create a small paragraph.
I just put them on my back like Jansport, and I go and get the rent from the landlord. Damn, I'm in my phase. It's the way. Think you gotta read on me? We ain't on the same page. You ain't going nowhere. Listening to lies. Body 21 heart 105. Sorry, not sorry though. I'm in my Atari mode. Hit me be like, see like where you be. I be like adios. Why you lead a party though? Working on the audio. They can't even play me when they play me on the radio. God light shining bright on me.
Let's increase the line height so it's a little bit easier to read. Looks pretty good. Make this a bit smaller.
Fresh PA, and we just wanna ball at the YMCA. Stuck on the point, but I think it's beside. I just been wildin' like land before time. Oh, I'm late. Got all my attention, it's all on my plate. I think you fixated on someone I was, but someone I was is someone I ain't. Got me talking with my walking, I can read your mind. I'm gonna take you to the place you wanna be tonight. Copy
and paste. Let's make sure there's a little bit more padding on each div element. So you probably want to add 30. Total of 30 on each. Which means if I do that, it should be lined up pretty well. Cool. Let's copy and paste some text. I'm gonna take you to the place you wanna be tonight. So we have clarity, we have continuity, and we have confidence. 3 C's.
Trying to break the hearts of faces, bending rules like it's a business. Fitting all we own, our entire home in a suitcase. 'Cause we're better than it.
Alright, I reckon that looks pretty sick. It's probably just tweaking a little bit things now. Maybe that needs to be a little bit bigger. bad. Maybe that's a bit too much. Maybe it needs to be 90. This is where we can start duplicating some elements. So take that, paste that in there. Pretty similar to that, I imagine. Cool. Alright, this is quite a long side actually. Might take a while.
A simple hum can hit a heartstring. Work with what we got, like a rooftop. Can make you better than it all.
It was cool though.
Let's leave it all. 'Cause we're better than it all.
So we're working with 1,000 pixels on the width,
Off in the 757.
which means we're going to create a new section.
Hand in heaven, count all the clouds as
Create
a
a
sign
div
of
in between that,
unto fly.
which is going to be set to 1,000 pixels. And that's going to act as our container. Let's just set a random height of something like 600. Make sure that's centered. Now what we want to do is we want to set the position of this to relative so we can bring it up a fair bit. So if I set it the relative to -150, we know it will meet this button here because the padding on this is 150. So if I want to double it, I'd make that 300, and then the space between here and here and here and here should be the same. But it doesn't really look like that, but it is. Yeah, they're the same, but like, you know, perception's a little bit foreign. There you go.
Running through the seasons, gonna be the king at 6 years old. And I don't understand how I've been up for days now on my own. But Jimmy found his brand new home.
Yeah, like just something like that I reckon could work quite nicely.
Told me that the world's much bigger than this.
So this one's a little bit more complex because we've got a few different shapes that aren't exactly in their own container here.
Out of nowhere came a stranger, boy, where have you been?
But
It's my father.
I still feel like we can build this quite well.
I'm on the
I just reckon we've got to build it a little bit differently.
reason in his soul. Running through the seasons, gonna be
Let's call this green box. So this is going to contain all of our content that, well, is in the green box.
But Jimmy found his way.
I want the width of this to be probably 60%, so a little bit over halfway, and we want the height to take up the full length of the screen.
Hey baby, won't you look my way? I could be a new addiction.
Now let's add a light box so when you click on the video it pops up.
All you're giving me is fiction.
So if we get our light box tool and we want to put it, I want it to go on that side. I'm just thinking of the best way for this to actually happen though.
And that was when I kissed her.
So we have an image in there.
I can hear the cheese train. Take me to your last shade. Mama's always got a back train. When everybody talks back. Hey honey, you could be my drug.
What is the best way to build this?
Prescription. Too much to be an overdose. All this trash talk makes me itchy. Oh my shit.
Let's start by just dragging in the assets that we do have.
It started with a whisper.
so we can figure out what else we kind of need to build to make it work.
And then she made my lips hurt. I can hear the chit chat. Take me to your last chat. Mama's always got a backtrack when everybody talks back. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
So ideally that is something we can replace out. So I reckon what we do. So if we change this image to be something like this, and then if we set the width to be 50%, so we come to that halfway mark, and then if we set the height to be, you know, whatever, let's say it's 30 pixels, 250 sort of thing. That. I have no idea if this is going to work. I don't think this is going to be right, but it's going to solve a couple of problems. So we want that to appear next to each other in terms of like we could just make that a specific height.
Gotta tell you one thing, gotta say it loud. In all my dreams and the in-betweens, there's only one thing I think about.
What's the best way to do this?
I am not talking forgiveness,
Let's think.
superficial means. I want all your good times and your bad too, and I want you to wanna be here with me. But if you give it all,
Alright, come on, I know what we can do. It's a little bit of a hack. So I'm going to set this one to be 50% too. Then we're going to create this lightbox image. And we're going to render it as its own thing. So we'll render the play button and the image together. So then that way it keeps this ratio of 920 by 1080. Alright. Put that inside our right hand bar. Now this is where it gets tricky. I want that to be 100%. But I only want to cover like 10% of this background. Which I'm not sure how to do. I guess the other alternative to make this 50% and hope that it sticks. Not like that though. So in theory that needs to go to 100%. And then this needs to overflow this a little bit.
Dreaming for it, yeah, I gotta fight to pay a visit to a better life.
So if we transform it, scale it up.
I will. Love me not.
Maybe it is that. Maybe we go like
Take chances, jump the
50%.
to make my mind. Love me
And then if we also make that side 50%. There we go. Alright, this will work. Background transparent. Maybe it's a little bit too big, but I mean it kind of works. I think that's the best way of doing it. Be like 60. So yeah, maybe it is 1.3 and then we add a second transform and then we move it over 30, which maybe 10%, maybe 3% should take us to the center. As we made it 30% bigger. I think that's right. Now we just need to make it look more like the actual design, and we'll be winning. Alright. So let's set its class, let's duplicate it. That works. I was worried it wasn't going to work, but it seems alright. Perfect. Take this again, duplicate it, call it white.
It's just a crush, I swear, it's nothing more or less. It's just the fact you're there, it makes me so obsessed. I wish you knew what I was thinking, having dreams of finally meeting. Grab your hand and go as we find our own space. Insecurities show in the smile on my face, and you tell me you love it, and I feel that way about you. I only wish you knew. I would walk across the world just to end up on your doorstep. Take my hand. We don't need to have a plan. Let's run away till we fall out of love. I would walk across the world just to end up on your doorstep. Take my hand.
So now it feels like it's too small. 26. There's a center, everything in that box. That works.
So let me have this moment. Let me
I would walk across the world just to end up on your doorstep.
Cool.
Take my
Alright.
hand. We don't need to have a plan. Let's run away till we fall out of love.
Bad.
I would walk across the world just to end up on your doorstep. Take my hand. We don't need to have a plan. Let's run away till we fall out of love. I would walk across the world just to end up on your doorstep. Take my hand. We don't need to have a plan. Let's run away till we fall out of love. Two-step, marmalade, fever shake.
Now, that width is set, so that means that I can actually make my life easier. And also set that. It's not bad. Like 380.
Two-step, marmalade, fever shake. I'm like a juiced up, tired of wet every day.
That's relatively close to the design, and then when you click on that, we'll make that a pop-up. Let's just take it to this live stream. Cool. So I click on that. Sweet.
Two-step, marmalade, fever shake. I'm like a juiced up, tired of wet every day.
There we go. Alright, just over an hour. Going pretty far. Looks cool. We're about so I'm just looking at like what elements kind of repeat themselves. So I've got this sort of layout here, which you can kind of see is, you know, this top bit is taken from here, so that's pretty easy to duplicate. This is pretty similar to here, just without the icons, so that shouldn't take too long. This will take a little bit. This again will be really easy to duplicate. Again, we can copy that. These sections will have to be created. Again, that'll be easy to do, and then there's a bit of a form that we can build. Okay, so maybe a few more hours to kind of get it done.
I wanna take control when I lose it. You know I go heavy with that dumb shit. Link with me tonight, light a blunt, drink a brand, end up in the crib, any motherfucking thing that you want. I don't want any motherfucking thing that you want. Making love in the ways that you want. Cause if you like, you can ride, let me bike in the side, you can find out what it's even. And you could bet your ass I'ma lose my mind. And you could bet your ass that your ass is mine. And you could bust down since you stupid fine. You got a nigga tweaking, or you could live the steps and I sip so wine. Swear you could picture us in the a few years' time. Yeah, you could bet your ass that your ass is mine. Swear I won't lie, I know I'm so high.
Girl, you make me stupid happy. I fly out to any city just to see you for a minute or forever. You're my favorite. Girl, you make me stupid, stupid. You're the baddest, undisputed. If I have to, I'll be Cupid. Girl, you make me stupid, stupid.
I'm dumber than you think, don't test me. Ignorance is bliss, give me kiss, God bless me. Any other city that you at, I'ma go. Any lame niggas that you stash, I'ma know. I know it's rude to accuse, but I'm glued to your cues. Missing you, baby, I'm playing Ivy in my blues. Ape shit, I've been on that dust, let's move. It's you from the booth, raise the music and roof. And you could bet your ass I'ma lose my mind. And you could bet your ass that your ass is mine. And you could bust down since you stupid fine. You got a nigga tweaking, or you could live the steps and I sip so wine. Swear you could picture us in a few years' time. Yeah, you could bet your ass that your ass is mine. Swear I won't lie, I know I'm so high.
Girl, you make me stupid happy. I fly out to any city just to see you for a minute or forever. You're my favorite. Girl, you make me stupid, stupid. You're the baddest, undisputed. If I have to, I'll play Cupid. Girl, you make me stupid, stupid.
Fuck, man.
I fell off of the backyard swing set. Skinned my knees, now I'm bleeding and upset. Just waiting for someone to see. I was hoping that they'd feel bad for me. I picked myself up, wiped away the cold dirt. How could no one care about my personal hurt? See these tears on my face. I think my needs were displaced. I'm selfishly thinking I'm the center of the world, you see. And I get so dramatic every time I think.
Make sure we have the white variant selected, otherwise it's going to be a huge headache to change.
I stood there frozen, scared to take my next step. What if I trip? Will I break my legs? Wake up, can you hear my voice? Swirling around, cutting through the noise. Why can't I participate? I'm selfishly thinking I'm the center of the world, you see. And I get so dramatic every time I think I'm the most important person in the room. Well, I could learn a thing or two.
You can just see how easily, once you've kind of built a block already on Webflow, that you can just like duplicate that and just like, you know, continue to create things at a really fast speed.
Pushing me out of my own worst downfall, screaming so loud, like a homemade brick wall. I should give myself a break. All the fear I want to shake. Will I steal a perfect day just to make myself okay? All the words I shouldn't say. Well, I could learn a thing or two.
So we need to change this
to get some gold. There's got to be a little more for us to do. Like John and the sailors come together, baby. We're all together now. Yeah, it's going down. It's a real good feeling. Yeah, you know the sound.
So you can see how quickly, like, we just built that session, this little section here.
Put you on a poster when I take it to the home, and a different kind of animal, whole new species. Earn my stripes in the yard, like my man CC. Invalid sweats in the Beamer, drinking Fiji. Listening to Tribe Called Quest on repeat. Put my hands out like the first time seeing 3D. Say I got ups, but I don't write graffiti. Now rock with me, got to take over control, no stopping me. You got to dig to get some gold, there's got to be a little more for us to do. Like John and the sailors come together, baby. Bring it back. We're all together now. Yeah, it's going down. It's a real good feeling. Yeah, you know the sound. We're all together now. Yeah, it's going down. It's a real good feeling. Yeah, you know the sound. Hey, yeah, we getting live right now. Going to the sky right now. Everybody like, hey,
Let's
we live right now. Going to the sky right now. Hey, throw your hands up. Go hold your hands up. Throw your hands up.
people on mission. Amount, I guess. These will have to be built in a certain way that we'll have to think about. But we've built stuff like that in the past, so it shouldn't be too difficult. We have to think about the alignment of these and how they're gonna work. This is really easy. This should be relatively simple. This will probably take the most amount of time. And then we're gonna figure out this form too. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's just publish this and take a look at it. Looks sick though. Cool. Doesn't look like much, but it's actually a fair bit. Wait, did we have... Oh no, that's alright. It's okay. Thought I accidentally deleted a second. Alright. Scale that down to like there. Cool. Can't complain.
Possibilities keep me feeling color free. The my insecurities keep me down on my knees. Like I can't believe I need the release. Gotta feed my soul, gotta spread my wings. I made mistakes, but I still own up. I may be late, but I still show up. If you can't relate, then you're too grown up. Life is the bomb and it might blow up. Just the way that I am, I'm alive and it's bittersweet. Got a hole in my heart, trying to fill it with everything and anything. It's just the way that I am, not trying to be difficult. Got a crush on you and it's not just physical. My dream plane lands and I open my eyes. The sun is up already and my head is on fire.
Probably want some padding on the top and bottom. Maybe like 100.
I haven't slept in days and I still feel so alive.
Now, why is that out of whack?
Feel so alive. Feel so
see the reason why. So we want to fix that up. Perfect.
It's been 20 years.
So I think what we want to do here is we want to set a width of 400 pixels. Make that set. Let's just add a random height for now. Actually, let's create some padding.
I know it seems unrealistic, but there's not much distance until I make my claim to fame. I hate this false confidence.
Actually, the padding needs to disappear for this to work. We need to add a second div to that div, and this is going to be the testimonial block. It's actually where we want to put some copy.
Waiting tables ain't as fun as they say, no. But I'm just trying to keep my income stable.
And then in that testimonial block is where we're going to add that 40 pixels.
I don't want to get a job and stay there till I'm 70. I don't want to get old and regretful of the life I lead. I don't want to die and then just fade.
And this can be its own separate element that we build. So to build that, we want to make it a lightbox, and we want to make sure that everything's aligned. So if the width is 400 pixels, the height should also be 400 pixels. But it's not square, so let's make it 300. Maybe it's a bit generous. Maybe it needs to be 250, or is that too? Maybe in between 275. 260. Why not?
Oh my god, you believe what's in the mail?
No.
Yeah.
Who sent it?
No.
Alright, perfect. Make sure
Don't
that's
say
all
Try that.
lines in the
She's
middle.
gonna freak out.
So then again, when you open
Said what? No.
this, so when you click on it,
No.
just make sure it needs to be a
just-
little bit
You
bigger.
got a letter.
When did it come?
I got your postcard from St. Louis.
We play a video when you open it.
I love the way you signed it.
Perfecto.
Old friend,
Save that back. Sweet. Cool. And we can animate all this stuff so it will move nicely and do what we need it to.
how we joked about us living there someday. Don't you go and write me a letter from Marietta, Georgia, where you don't sleep alone. I made peace with your travels, my composure unravels, staring at that postal code. I'm here and you're gone, and I believe that's for the better. And I'm content to be your one with each sweet half-hearted gesture. But I don't need to know the weather down in Marietta, dear. I don't need to know the weather
today.
From Marietta, Georgia, where you don't sleep alone. I made peace with your travels, my composure unravels. Staring at that postal code.
Maybe.
Here and you're gone, and I believe that's for the better. And I pretend to be your mom with each sweet half-hearted gesture. I don't need to know the weather down in Marietta, dear. I don't need to know the weather down in Marietta.
It's going to be quite small. Looks good though.
I'm thinking you don't like me, and that's fine, I'm happy here.
I'm really happy.
I prefer New England seasons, and my vision's getting clear. Forgive me and my troubles, don't pretend you miss this phase. This is the last time I'll be writing. Please don't talk about that place. Don't you go.
Alright, sweet. That's that block created, which means let's just rename it. Featured persona div. So I'm going to create another div in here that's going to be 100%, and that's going to hold these two. So I'm going to create duplicate that, I'm going to align them. So with Webflow and just web development in particular, everything's like in boxes. So it's like a container inside a container inside a container inside a container. And that's how you kind of build things.
Me things that I'm never gonna need. I've been a man since like 17. I still worry about the things I don't need. I'm 27 and I finally feel free.
Cool. It's kind of long.
I always wanted to feel free, but nobody will.
Alright, so the goal is to get down to here, and then I reckon we might wrap it up and do some other stuff before the end of the day.
That's exactly why the blame is on me. You gave me things that I'm never gonna need. I've been a man since like 17. I still worry about the things I don't need. I'm 27 and I finally feel free.
Alright, so we need a new section. And we're not going to use our container this time because we're going full width to width.
It's so much better. Don't lose your mind. Don't lose your health. Better yet,
Order. Okay, I see what we've done.
I got your back. I know it's hard. You gave me things that I'm never gonna need.
It's going to be our testimonial.
17.
Ooh.
I still worry about the things I don't
Love.
need. I'm 27 and I finally feel free.
So we should be able to go 33% each. Let's just set a random height for now.
We all pay to procrastinate. It's a shame that I have to make time for everything. Time for everything. I could change, but I'd have to make a change to my habits. They don't go away for too long. Don't go away for too long. Hey, come on, sugar, call me out. Make it burn, make it count.
So now I think the trick here Because obviously the bigger the screen size,
If you want more, you can have them. Chase the feeling, take another.
bigger the screen size, the bigger these elements are going to get. So I think we want these to stay a similar size. So what we need to do is create a div, and that div's going to have a set width. So no matter what, they're going to stay a similar size. Then the thing that's going to change is the padding around it.
I get by somehow. There's really not much to complain about. Funny how we can be so aware of the things that got us there. I can't slow down or I would. I don't take walks.
So maybe
but
it's
I
like
should.
300 or
Come on,
whatever.
sugar, call me out. Make it burn, make it count. I don't wanna run no more. I don't wanna run no more. I got some bad habits. If you want more, you can have them. Chase the feeling, take another. I got some bad habits. Still alive, but I'm automatic. Chasing feelings, taking numbers. It's the late nights. It's the headaches. It's the dim light and the blank page. It's the cold air. It's about time I got out of my own way. You take the hard way and pay it in full, just to feel like we're living it all. Get out of my own way. Get out of my own way. We all got bad habits, and you can never be too pragmatic. If we take our time, we can take our time. I got some bad habits. If you want more, you can have them. Chase the feeling, take another.
Sweet. Alright, I reckon that looks pretty
I
good.
got some bad habits. Still alive.
Need definitely a lot more of a gap here though. Maybe it's like 60 even.
I got some bad habits.
Let's make the height auto again.
Chase the feeling, take another.
And then we want to center it.
Yeah, look, you got my full attention. You're too much to ignore. You just might drive me crazy.
Alright, that worked a lot better than I thought it would.
Cloud9 is where you
Alright, so this is going to be middle. So the middle one, we're going to hack it and we're going to make this slightly smaller than the rest. But it's going to be so small that you won't even notice. Yeah, no one's noticing that. Like it's literally going to be 10 pixels smaller.
You got the key to my heart. Come on in, I'll make you worth it, babe. I can't see you, there's nothing you got the key to my heart. Come on in, I'll make you worth it, babe. When you look at me with those eyes, I feel no pain.
Cool, that looks good. And then, yeah, that'll stay fixed. And yeah, as you bring this in, it shrinks accordingly. That works.
Every night's a reunion, my body temperature rises as soon as you walk in the room. And it's rare that I make excuses, but to be with you I will. You know me, don't you be shy, I can't deny the way I feel.
I don't understand why there's a little gap there. It'll be because
honest, really nine is you. You got the motherfucking recipe. I need me a taste, looking like Bon Appetit. I'm hypnotized by your figure waist, slim, hips big. If she want it, she can get it. If somebody got a problem, we can date it. Clap it,
Alright,
like a mosquito.
sweet.
I'm rolling one up, look like a taquito. My shorty looking on fire, she flaming out like a Cheeto on my king.
Alright, we're almost there.
People keep on hating, I just keep living a dream, bitch.
So what you want to do is you want to take all these logos and
She can get it any minute. I'm about to say the word and I'll be in it like Bubbles and Pellegrino. I'm touching your butt, I'm feeling like Nemo. So the song starts, then I'm all yours. Where the beat go?
we've been going for hour 30. That's not bad. Like it's not like it's still a pretty simple site, but it's like it's nothing like that would be marked as complex. But I'm reading my phone now. No, never mind. It's not marked as complex, but it's like, you know, there's a few technical elements to it that isn't just so simple, but it looks really cool, so that's good. As long as it looks good. Again, let's bring back our container of 1,000. And so we can see what's going on. Let's set a height. Pretty good.
Show me how I can be your only remedy. Oh, don't let us fall apart.
I'm hoping that I can just duplicate some stuff here.
Don't let us fall
Now what I'm going to do is take all these logos and this is where we can do some cool stuff. It's gonna be like, this is like one of the coolest things Webflow can do. Well, maybe not the coolest, but like it's just satisfying. Just to set the flex box so it evenly distributes. Very cool. Alright, so we need the logo for that without a background, which I'm sure we can get.
Show me how I can be your only remedy. Oh, don't let us fall apart. Don't let us fall apart. Don't let us fall apart. Don't let us fall
Obviously there's some logos here that need to be switched out. Yeah, about 50, maybe a little bit more, 60. Do the same to the top here, 60.
Tongue-tied again. How to
Looking
break it?
very cool
Silence
indeed.
around her face
Alright, I reckon I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just going to make that 150 there, set that to 0. There we go. So it's the same sort of thing and it's not as confusing. Now, let's take this element here and let's duplicate it. And there's no overlap, which is cool, which means
grade A bitch, mate, but I want you to stay. I'm trying to find the perfect words to say to her. Like, no, that's cliche, no one would say something like that in this day and age. You're overthinking everything, like shoot your shot, boy, give it a go. Words that happen, you even know. If you don't, then you'll never know. You ain't got no time to wait. You don't get what you don't ask for.
now what we want to do here is set 4 hollows instead of 3. And then we want to replace these icons. And then the copy, and then I reckon we call it wraps, because that's some pretty good progress for a solid almost 2 hours worth. So we have alignment. Might as well rename them while we're here. We have language. Consistency. Who keeps pausing my music? I don't know what's going on Spotify. Seems to be connecting to my headphones somehow. I'm not sure how. Alrighty. Looks cool. Let's publish it. And let's take a look on all the screens that we have. Alright, drum roll. Let's just let's pause this timer, shall we? Interact. Stop. Alright, we're at 1 hour 39. So in 1 hour and 40 minutes, this is what we built with Webflow. Now this would probably take a proper developer about half a day, at least. So you know, pro Webflow, alright? Or Editor X. Either or. Looks cool. I like this top bit. That scales pretty well. Got a video here that pops up. Looks really cool. You got like a little bottom bit here. Dude, why does it keep cutting out every single time? think it's telling me to wrap up. Alright, and let me check that on my smaller screen, on my laptop. Looks really cool. We'll do something cool with this navbar too, to make it look nice. You can see when you scroll back up it comes. That's cool, that's cool. Sweet. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Thank you.